and the Director of Tourism, Government of Maharashtra. Mr. Shailesh Puranik, Managing Directors, Puranik Builders Private Limited.
As a token of gratitude and sparing time to grace this occasion, I request our Managing Director, Mr. Shailesh Puranik, to hand over a bouquet to His Excellency Indra Kusuma Usman. I request Mr. Nilesh Puranik to hand over. I request Mr. Shrikant Puranik to hand over a bouquet to Ms. Sri Lestari.
Puranik to hand over a bouquet to Ms. Rehmawati, Vice Consul for Consul and Protocol.
Of being a Deputy Secretary, Urban Development at Mantralaya in Mumbai in 2008. He has actively promoted the Ajanta Ellora Cultural Festival.
To all of you. I am glad to be here today to witness the commemoration of 60 years of diplomatic relationship. The installation of Bali sculpture at Rumah Bali project is really a wonderful idea. The performance by the Indonesian troupe this evening is going to be a memorable event for all of us. I welcome the entire cultural troupe and artists from Indonesia here in Thane and in Maharashtra on behalf of MTDC and all the citizens of Thane. Rumah Bali launch has reminding all of us Indonesia's cultural cooperation with India and its history. Cultural linkages between India and Indonesia date back to the early centuries of Christian era. Central guidance for bilateral cultural interaction. The cultural agreement has been updated regularly through the cultural exchange program, which has facilitated inter-institutional linkages and collaborative research programs between the two countries. Much of the cultural event is being held in Thane, which is one of the major cultural centers in the state of Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir, for all the insights given and also the appreciation given. Let me introduce you to Mr. Indra Kusuma Usman. Mr. Indra Kusuma Usman was born in Bukit Tinggi in Indonesia. He is contributing his country with valuable services since 1983. He has worked dedicatedly and handled various projects across hierarchy with the Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Many of them were critical positions. He was also the head of Consular Affairs, Embassy of Indonesia, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in 2004 and 2006. He is also the head of Center for Policy Analysis.
Mr. Shailesh Puranik, Mr. Dilip Shinde, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I feel very happy to join Mr. Shailesh Puranik, Managing Director Puranik Builders, in organizing this memorable event to commemorate the 60 years of India-Indonesia diplomacy and a colonial past, as well as the similar direction of foreign policies in the post-independence era. On this memorable occasion, I am honored to be the part of cutting ribbon ceremony to commemorate this event with hope that in coming years, the cultural, commercial, and bilateral relations between the two countries will flourish and further strengthen. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to congratulate Puranik Builders, who has taken a step forward toward diversity. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me brief you all of the long-standing relations between our two friendly countries. The India-Indonesia relationships dates back to 1st century AD. Indians have been having trade and cultural links. The neighbor country of India in the east is politically and economically strong and stable, despite the global crisis hit the world 2-3 years back. The economic indicators show that Indonesia's economy grew 6.7% in 2011 due to strong domestic consumption and rapid growth of exports and investment. Thus, Indonesia's role in the international and regional relationships has become more active and dominant. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me recall you the visit of Indonesian President, His Excellency Mr. Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, to India last January. In the visit, there were 11 G2G agreements and 18 business MOUs between G2B and G2G, with investment value of more than $15 billion in many areas had been signed. For your information, total trade between India and Indonesia until October 2011 last year reached $15 billion. A new target of $25 billion is set for from Jakarta, performing Indonesian traditional dance and music. The troupe will Bali, Jawa, music and dance. Thank you, terima kasih, Sukriya.
At MCA time, I request you, sir, to hear your thoughts.
Thank you, Ritu. Respected Indra Kusuma Usman, if I pronounce it correctly, our chief guest of the evening, Mr. Dilip Shinde, Joint Managing Director of NTDC, other dignitaries from the Consulate of Indonesia, media, press, my fellow members, friends, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening to all of you. Today is a historic day. It gives me immense pleasure not to start my project Rumah Bali, but to commemorate the
It must be real fun to play that gong out there. I request Miss Ratna Fabian to come on stage and brief us to take us through this much awaited Indonesian cultural night. Can we have you on stage, please? The event
program lain. Ada program lain. Oke. Ya. Ya, sure. Something is sitting there, something is okay.
Salut.
Performance by the dancers. Now the second dance is Marvona Town dance from North Sumatra. It is a new creation of traditional dance from Toba, Samosir in welcoming a new year. It is